Do you have a deep, dark secret? Edgar Allan Poe's 1843 short story, The Telltale Heart, describes a man slowly going mad because of a dark secret. The narrator recounts a murder he has committed of an old man with a filmy blue vulture eye whose stare the murderer simply could not endure. The narrator-killer hides the old man's body under the floorboards of his house, but then he begins to hear the beating of the dead man's heart beneath his feet. The sound, a vivid way of describing the murderer's tormenting shame and guilt, grows louder and louder. In the end, the narrator can't stand the thumping any longer. Seeking relief, he confesses his crime to the police. People can endure many things in life, but a guilty conscience is not one of them. The guilty person will either try to cover up their guilt, or excuse it in some way to themselves, or punish themselves with self-hatred or self-abuse, like eating disorders or self-afflicting harm. If that's you, then hear me out when I say there's a better way. Poe's madman finally confessed to police, but you need to confess to the Lord God of heaven and earth. King David of Israel shared his torment's solution when he said, "When I kept silent about my guilt, my bones wasted away through my groaning all day long, for day and night your hand was heavy on me. Then I acknowledged my sin to you and did not cover up my iniquity. I said, I will confess my transgressions to the Lord. And so you forgave the guilt of my sin." What guilt have you been hiding? Isn't it time to come clean before a holy and merciful God? Only in Jesus' forgiveness will you find lasting peace for heart and mind.